Have you ever looked in the mirror, adjusted your hair, and something just felt off? Maybe your once voluminous locks seem a little thinner. Maybe the style you've worn for years suddenly feels outdated. Or maybe, deep down, you just miss that spark, that confidence, staring back at you. You're not imagining it. As we age, our hair changes. It may lose volume, density, and even become more resistant to styling. And what once worked perfectly in your 30s or 40s, it can suddenly age you in your 50s and beyond. But here's the good news. Looking youthful doesn't mean chasing trends or pretending to be 30 again. It means finding styles that celebrate where you are now while bringing out the best of who you are. And guess what? Your haircut is the single most powerful style tool you have. It can lift your features, brighten your complexion. It even makes your hair appear fuller and your spirit feel lighter, all in under an hour. I've worked with and spoken to thousands of women over 50, from clients in salons to online communities filled with brave, bold, silver-haired beauties, and time after time, I've seen the same truth play out. The right haircut doesn't just make you look younger, it helps you feel younger. So, in today's video, we're breaking down 5 haircuts that truly transform. We'll explore how they work with your face shape, texture, and changing hair needs. We'll even share real-life styling tips that bring each cut to life. If you've ever felt stuck with your hair, unsure if it's time for a change, this video is for you. Because aging is a privilege, but feeling vibrant, fresh, and beautiful? That's your right. Let's dive in. 1. The soft layered bob. The curtain comes down. Let me tell you a story. My friend Linda, 63, loves gardening, hates small talk, and has worn the same straight shoulder-length hair since the Clinton administration. One day, she looked at me across the brunch table and sighed, "I'm starting to feel invisible, like my hair's just hanging there, like a tired curtain at a cheap motel." Harsh? Yes. Accurate? Tragically also, yes. She didn't want to go short, didn't want to look like she was trying too hard, and definitely didn't want to look like Carol from HR. What she did want was to feel like herself again, just a slightly fresher, more fabulous version. So I introduced her to the one haircut that never disappoints, the soft layered bob. And let me tell you why this cut is pure magic. No fairy godmother is required. First, it adds volume where nature took it away. After menopause, most women experience thinning, especially at the crown and sides. This bob brings that bounce back thanks to subtle, face-framing layers that create movement, body, and a touch of sass. Think, your hair's version of coming back from a weekend spa retreat. Second, it gently lifts the face. No tape, no surgery, no suspicious-looking eye creams. Those layers are carefully placed to draw the eye up, giving the illusion of lifted cheekbones and a defined jawline. It's like contouring but with scissors. Finally, it's timeless and flexible. Glasses? Great. Gray hair? Gorgeous. Fire engine red? We love a bold queen. This cut works for you whether you're teaching yoga, running a company, or yelling at squirrels from your porch. And honestly, it grows out like a dream. Linda got the cut. 2 weeks later, she called me and whispered, "Someone at the farmer's market said I looked refreshed." Refreshed? I haven't felt refreshed since Obama's first term. The soft layered bob doesn't just change your hair, it changes your mood, your energy, and sometimes even the way the cute guy at the post office looks at you. It's not a drastic transformation. It's a smart one. It's subtle, flattering, and secretly powerful. Kind of like you. 2. The pixie cut with side bangs. Bold, beautiful, and a little bit rebellious. When Diane turned 67, she told me she felt like her hair was having a midlife crisis. "It's thin, it's flat, and it clings to my head like an awkward memory," she said. She'd spent the last 20 years wearing her hair long, thinking that length equals youth. But all it really did was weigh her down, physically and emotionally. "I look like I'm dragging a curtain behind me," she laughed, though not entirely joking. That's when I gently suggested, "the pixie." Her face went pale. "Pixie? On me? Isn't that for celebrities with personal trainers and bone structures sculpted by angels?" I smiled. Because here's the truth. The modern pixie cut, especially with soft, sweeping side bangs, is one of the most flattering, age-defying haircuts a woman over 50 can try. Not only does it create structure where age has softened lines, but it draws attention upward, lifting the eyes, accentuating the cheekbones, and showcasing your natural features in the best possible way. And unlike the harsh, boyish pixies of the past, today's version is all about movement, softness, and personality. When Diane finally took the leap, she walked out of that salon looking 10 years younger and 10 pounds lighter, not from weight loss, from shedding all that emotional baggage tied to safe hair. "I feel like I got divorced from my tired old self," she said, "and I'm dating the new me now." The beauty of the pixie is that it works with thinning hair, not against it. By cutting off the wispy, tired ends and focusing on what's fuller near the scalp, your hair instantly looks healthier and thicker, plus it takes about 2 minutes to style, less if you're running on caffeine and dry shampoo. But here's the best part, it's not just a hairstyle. It's a statement, a declaration that you're done hiding behind layers and excuses, that you're ready to walk into a room and have people see you, not your ponytail from 1997. So if you've ever looked at a woman with a pixie and thought, "I wish I could pull that off," maybe it's time to stop wishing. Because the truth is, you can. And you just might fall in love with the woman looking back at you in the mirror. 3. The shoulder-length shag. For hair that wants its groove back, meet Carol. Carol is 59, a retired high school teacher, proud dog mom, and someone who, in her own words, gave up on volume sometime around 2012. For years, her go-to hairstyle was what I lovingly refer to as the reluctant ponytail. Flat on top, scraggly at the ends, and always pulled back with a hair tie that may or may not have come from the bottom of a kitchen drawer. She told me, "My hair used to have personality. Now it just lays there like it's waiting for a retirement check." That's when I introduced her to the ultimate revival cut, the shoulder-length shag. Now, before you panic and picture the feathered chaos of 1970s rock bands, hold on. The modern shag isn't wild or messy, unless you want it to be. It's soft, layered, and effortlessly cool, like the hair version of "I woke up like this," but for grown women who actually woke up 3 times to pee. What makes this cut a winner? For starters, it adds instant volume at the crown, that elusive lift we all chase after 50. The layers are blended in a way that encourages natural movement, which is code for, you don't need to fight your hair every morning like it's a rebellious teenager. And here's the best part, it softens facial features. Those layers around the cheekbones and jawline create a flattering frame, hiding what you want to hide and showing off what you want to show, like cheekbones, eyes, and just enough sass to get asked for ID at wine tastings. Okay, maybe not, but we can dream. Carol got the shag. 2 weeks later, I saw her at brunch wearing sunglasses, red lipstick, and what I swear was a leather jacket. I said, "Carol, are you okay?" She said, "I'm better than okay. Some guy just called me ma'am, but said it like he wasn't sure if he should. That's a shag win, honey." The shag works beautifully whether your hair is straight, wavy, or somewhere in between confused. It grows out with grace, needs less maintenance than your houseplants, and thrives on a little mess, just like the best parts of life. So if your hair and your mood have been feeling a little sleepy lately, the shoulder-length shag might be just the shake-up you didn't know you needed, because you're not boring, you're just waiting for your hair to catch up. 4. The chin-length blunt cut. Structure, sass, and surprise compliments. Let me introduce you to Elaine. 72 years old, retired lawyer, queen of crossword puzzles, and fiercely loyal to her morning espresso. For years, Elaine wore her hair long, not because she loved it, but because she thought she had to. "I figured if I cut it short, people would assume I gave up," she told me. What she didn't realize was that the long, thinning ends were doing her no favors, like a cardigan that used to fit, but now just droops sadly off your shoulders. One day, after a particularly dramatic wind incident that left her hair looking like a scarecrow with trust issues, she finally said, "Enough is enough. Let's chop it. The chin-length, blunt cut with soft layers." This cut is sleek. It's structured. It's like slipping into a perfectly tailored blazer for your face. Here's what makes it magic. The blunt line that hits right at the chin visually sharpens the jawline, giving you definition even if nature's been slowly trying to erase it. It's clean and modern, but not harsh, thanks to those whisper-soft layers that add just enough movement to keep things fresh and feminine. Think of it like this. The blunt edge gives you power. The layers give you charm. Together? Instant elegance with a side of, "Don't mess with me, I still got it." Elaine, after the cut, walked into her book club and was met with actual gasps. One woman leaned over and whispered, "Did you get filler?" Elaine said, "No, Barbara. I got a haircut." Then sipped her espresso like a woman who just won at life. This style is especially great for women with fine to medium hair because that straight-across line makes the hair look thicker and healthier, like it went to a luxury hair retreat and came back with boundaries. It works for square faces, softens angles, round faces, elongates, heart-shaped faces, balances, and also for those of us who've forgotten what shape our face even is. It's easy to style. A quick blow dry with a round brush is usually enough. And on lazy days, a sleek tuck behind one ear instantly makes you look French and expensive. So if you're tired of your hair looking tired and you want something that's stylish, smart, and secretly a little badass, this blunt beauty might just be your new signature. It's short, sure, but it makes a big impression. 5. Long layers with curtain bangs. Keep the length, ditch the drag. Let me introduce you to Rebecca. 58, still rocking her favorite vintage denim jacket, part-time watercolor artist, full-time believer that long hair marks youth. She sat down one afternoon, flipped her hair over her shoulder and said, "I know my hair looks tired, but I just can't let go of the length. It's like the last piece of my 20s still hanging on." I nodded. I get it. Long hair has been marketed to women as feminine and youthful for so long, it practically comes with a warning label. Cut this and you will vanish. But what I told Rebecca is what I'll tell you. You can keep your long hair, you just need to let it evolve. Enter long layers with curtain bangs. This cut is the ultimate balancing act. It keeps your length, your movement, your wind in the hair moments, but adds structure, shape, and style where your hair and your face need it most. Here's why it works so well. First, the long layers remove bulk and weight that can pull the face down. No more triangle hair or cape effect. Instead, the layers bring back softness, bounce, and that swishy energy that says, "Yes, I still turn heads at the grocery store." Then there's the real star of the show, curtain bangs. They part gently in the center and sweep to the sides, framing the face in a way that's flattering for every age. They draw attention to the eyes, soften forehead lines, and make you look like you slept well, even if your 3 a.m. reality says otherwise. After Rebecca got the cut, she told me, "I didn't just get my hair done, I got my spark back." Later that week, a 35-year-old barista asked her, "Do you mind if I ask where you got your hair done?" "Because I want that." Mic drop. This style is versatile. Wear it straight, wavy, tied up, half up, or with rollers if you're feeling vintage. It works with medium to thick hair best, but can be tailored for fine hair by keeping the layers longer and fewer. And the bangs? They grow out beautifully. No awkward chop, no baby bangs panic attacks. Just gentle, grown-up glam. Styling tip. Use a round brush to blow-dry the curtain bangs outward and back, a trick that opens the face and creates lift instantly. And don't forget a lightweight serum or texturizing spray to keep things flowing but not frizzy. So if you're holding on to length but feeling like it's starting to hold you back, this might be your sign to try a change that lets you keep what you love while getting everything you've been missing. Because long hair isn't just for the young. It's for the bold, the brilliant, and the women who know that beauty evolves and gets even better with time. And there you have it. 5 haircuts that can instantly make you look and feel younger after 50. But here's the thing, it's not just about the cut. It's about embracing the changes that come with age and finding ways to make them work for you, not against you. Because aging is a privilege and feeling vibrant is your right. Whether you're considering the soft layered bob for a fresh start, the pixie for boldness, the shag for movement, or the chin-length blunt cut for structure, these styles are more than just haircuts. They're about confidence, rebirth, and taking ownership of who you are today, with joy, sass, and grace. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Which of these haircuts are you going to try? Maybe you've already taken the plunge with one of them? Drop a comment below and let's share our journeys to feeling fabulous at any age. And remember, you're not trying to look younger, you're embracing a refreshed, radiant version of yourself.